Hey, this is question 687 on Codeforces. So in this question, you need to find whether you can segregate a graph into two disjoint sets such that both of the set contains vertex cover vertices of the graph. So the main idea of this question is if the graph contains an odd cycle, it means that it's not an bipartite graph. It means that it's not two colorable, then it is not possible. Uh, so if you're able to color the graph with only two colors, or the equivalent definition is if the graph is bipartite, then you can do this segregation. So let's look at the code. We'll use the same representation of the graph. So this code is similar to the previous problem where you are just scanning the number of vertices and getting the edges. Now, this is a pretty interesting code of how you can figure out whether a graph is bipartite or not using a single 1D array. So I've declared a single one-dimensional array dist with n vertices and int max. So initially all the distances are infinite. Now we'll loop through all the vertices. We'll check which of them are not visited. So this int max represents whether the vertex is visited or not. Since if it is int max, it means it's not visited. Then we'll do a breadth first search. So for that, we'll use a queue. We'll push it into queue. Make the dist of u as 0. It means it's the starting point. Now we'll run the BFS. We'll pop the top of the front of the queue. Now we'll do something interesting. If my neighbor is not visited, so that its distance will be my distance plus 1 mod 2. So this statement will eventually take care of coloring that vertex with an opposite color of what my uh, color is, and then I will push it into the queue. The another case is if my distance is similar to my neighbor's distance, or let's say if it is visited. So this else condition is only executed when the distance of w is not int max, so it will be lesser than int max. And so this means that there is a color violation. It's not a two colorable graph. So OK equal to false. Here I can also do a break. Yeah, then I'll create a vector of int. So basically this is a two-dimensional array for the zero, uh, like two is for like two colors. So I will loop through all the vertices and I will just push them to their corresponding distances, which are like 0 and 1. So groups of 0 dot pushback u plus 1, because I need to convert them back to their original representation. And then again, I will loop through all the groups and keep on printing as according to the question's output. Yeah, so this was a very clean way of figuring it out whether graph is two colorable or bipartite.